Stop, yo.
Inundated. We're all laughing because I was joking around before about how this has never happened before in internet history.
Yes.
I literally believe sincerely, and I mean this, and you thought that I was being hyperbolic.
I don't.
I'm not.
I don't.
He is showing up on my feed non-fucking-stop.
Dude.
I'm not clicking on it. It's just next video is him in that accent, which I don't know what the fuck country that is.
I'll be trying to figure that shit out too.
And the entire media is attacking him on a daily basis. Buy the special, motherfucker. Buy the special. Real talk.
Here's what's crazy. I've been seeing him on TikTok.
TikTok. Do you know what I'm saying?
He everywhere, yo. He unstoppable.
Instagram.
His YouTube shorts.
Instagram, YouTube shorts.
You're wearing your YouTube shorts right now. You were talking about. I was like, you got your YouTube shorts on right now.
Oh, fuck you. All I'm trying to say is Hunter Biden.
No, he's undeniably funny. You can't even act like a guy not funny.
He's funny. Yeah,
he's funny, bro.
If he's playing in your city, go see him. Watch his show. Just let him see that you support him, because right now he's being surrounded by people in this industry who are letting him know that he has to apologize, who are letting him know that people, Jimmy Fallon talking about people coming and crying for his Me Too comment. So it is important that he see that you guys are out there. And I know he'll probably play it off and he'll probably be embarrassed by the support, because this right now to me is the most egregious, blatant example of the left taking someone out for using their words. Worse, taking a comedian out for using his words.
Have you seen the guy who does YouTube videos and he like breaks down comedians acting like he just doesn't acting like they're great, and it's almost like a scientific breakdown of jokes?
Yeah.
He goes through Chris D'Elia's, and it is so fucking funny. He just destroys him.
He
oh my
basically,
God.
good. Okay. He's like,
Oh.
see, right here, he's repeating it so that people know that he's making a joke, which is very effective. You can tell he's a seasoned comedian because he said it 4 to 5 times to get people laughing, and he's laughing, which is
Yes, it's so good. Chris D'Elia, the reason, if you're wondering why we're making fun of him, is because he has sex with children.
If I see another person who's done stand-up for 3 years, it's like, my special's coming out in 2 weeks, I'm gonna fucking, whoa, I'm pissed, dude.
I do teach piano lessons as well.
Oh yeah? Oh, you're a teacher? Oh yeah? Whoa. He's all like, I'm a teacher. Oh my God, there's so many trash comedians, I can't even fucking believe it.
And like the whole crew's like, yes, Myles, like, yes. And Myles is like, just doing God's work here.
No, come on, he did not say that. He did not say that.
No, he did. He said just doing God's
I don't think he has any like unironic fans. Like I said, his entire community just makes fun of him. It's amazing.
One of the things that I think is interesting about this is that, this is the third one of these videos that they released. And the first one, there was tremendous outrage. Second one, tremendous outrage. And that's when YouTube said, we're not going to let you post these videos.
I went and saw him at the Palladium about a year or two ago. And it was one of the worst shows I've ever seen. And one of my friends, another comic that I respect a lot, gave him a standing ovation. And I was like, are you fucking kidding? And he was like, I understand why you feel the way you do, but I just love seeing the act. And I was like, I couldn't believe it. What was bad about that? It was aggressively corny.
It's tricky too, responding to a crowd like that too, because you have to be funny, but you can't be too mean, right? You can't hit a fly with a sledgehammer.
It's one of the best stupid, poor comedians working today, for sure.
I just really encourage this group to think carefully about this sad attempt at humor.
Welcome, everybody, to Jokes Explained by an Expert Live, Gutfeld Bingo Monday. I hope you are all ready to play some Gutfeld Bingo. I know I'm ready to play some Gutfeld Bingo. Always excited to see how we're going to get to the view. Okay, guys. Oh, yes, get your bingo cards. You got a couple minutes left. If you're on Twitch, you can play bingo. If you're on YouTube, that's okay as well. I understand. It's been explained to me, YouTube is for older, sort of retired folk, and we welcome you here. We know you like Gutfeld, so it makes sense why you're on YouTube. And you're just here for the joke explanations. explaining the #1 late night show in television. Did you guys watch the Oscars last night? I didn't, because it's all woke fucking idiots. But yeah, this is my impression. This is my impression of an Oscars speech. Can you guys start the 30-second timer? Okay, watch this. What do I get for a what do I get for a trophy here? Okay, here's my Oscar.
Quarterback check.
Oh,
Dad.
thank you for resubscribing. Mwah!
I'm his dad.
We care a lot. Please. Okay. I got the Oscar. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Oh. 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 What? 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 Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. I can't believe it. I can't believe this. Wow. Oh my God. Don't start the music. They really, they need to talk to Chris D'Elia about how to work a room, right? Chris D'Elia doesn't waste any time. Doesn't waste any time. He gets right to the jokes. Okay? Stop exclaiming. Start explaining. That's what we say here. Wow. Yeah. Lots going on in the news. But of course,
Okay,
we're not
we'll edit
talking about
laughter in
that
there.
because that is irrelevant. What is relevant is the funny jokes happening today. You guys have a minute left to get your bingo cards. In the meantime, I just saw something that just dropped on YouTube. What trailer? Speaking of movies, and I think this might be up for an Oscar. I didn't even watch this trailer yet, but I'm already saying this is a Best Picture winner, just based on the cast alone.
I gotta admit it, waiters are cool. I mean, the way they enter a room.
Hot plate. Ow! Shoot, wrong table. What the fuck?
Already a hot plate. We already got, wow, Sydney Sweeney.
And they make all the money.
I wanted to ask you if maybe I could get a raise or some benefits.
I don't think you remember a couple of years ago, I was giving you college credit.
Yeah, I should have been in college.
They steal your check.
I can get you whatever you want. I'm a waiter.
We're on the wrong end of the food chain, bud. They're on the food end. We're on the other end where the food comes out.
You and Mark are a bunch of shit-wrangling butt birds, and that's all y'all ever gonna be.
I just want to have a dad again.
We'll make it happen.
Awesome.
Busboys wanted.
You know, busboys hatch into
What?
waiters. We go in there, we get a job, we're busboys for 3 days.
Oh.
They bump us up to waiters because we're killing it.
So this is kind of like obviously the comedy here is imagining very wealthy guys doing a poor person's menial task. Classic formula for jokes is similar to imagine if a dad had to look after the kids while mom is gone, right? That's a classic premise. Similar is imagine if rich guys had to do poor people stuff.
And then we're nailing it, living the high life. What? Oh, it's carnage everywhere. You like sports? You know I do. Actually. What's your wiener taste like?
Your legs is
Wow.
Nice hat, man. Is that traditional garb? What you talking about, man? It's a tourniquet.
Stop Titanicing! Can you feel me pinching your nuts?
That's a big podcaster. What's his name? That's that big podcaster guy. He's got a big podcast.
Call me Aunt Spank.
It's fun.
I'll be in my attic.
Yeah! Tag me in, boss. Where's my dick? Busboys for life.
Busboys for life.
Busboys only in theaters. What? How am I gonna stream? I haven't gone to the theater in years. How am I gonna watch this? I guess might have to pirate it. It's worth the bandwidth, guys. So, dirty jobs with dirty comics. I like that. Shameless replay. But it looks like all the big podcasters are in this movie. which is super cool because then, I mean, afterwards, you'll probably get to hear about what it was like making the movie on the podcast. So much podcast content via the motion pictures. Let's get these bingo cards because we got to get some Gutfeld Bingo going. Okay, we got 19 players for Gutfeld Bingo. Not too bad. It's not too bad. This is going once, going twice. We want to make it an even 20, or are we just going to get to it? Amy's twitching here. Amy's twitching. Here, it's 7 in the morning. That is crazy, because I guess it has been revealed that you are in the Australia, which is, is that, Australia is that country that's in Europe, right? And it's by the Alps, and it's where everybody speaks German. Okay, we're starting the bingo now. Let me get this Gutfeld up. Okay, Gutfeld, March 10th. Get ready to hear some truth, some jokes, and of course, pay attention because we've got bingo on the line here. If you're new here, the rules of bingo are if you win bingo, you get to link a link in the chat. I will watch your video at the end of the stream and explain why it's funny, or do my best. And none of these are vetted beforehand, but that's the rules of bingo. Also, alternate rule, our top day trader gets to donate a link at the end of the stream as well. Right now, we've got Shameless Replay with the sole bid for the link at the end of the stream. This way, it makes it fair. Job creators. Kyle Man with 1 bid enters the board. I appreciate it. But hey, Kyle Man, if you want to make more money, I suggest becoming a busboy with Theo Vaughn, because then you can work your way up to waiter. Let's do it. Thank you very much for the bids. The Stream Elements subs leaderboard is broken. I am not even on it. What? How about this? I just saw you go down. I just saw you. On long-term investors?
Again, why not try my last name? Good evening, everyone. So President Trump said he would back the killing of Iran's new leader if he doesn't agree to the U.S. demands.
We got to add Iran. Also, do we see Tyrus on here?
And if bombs don't work, he's got a guy.
Hillary Clinton has killed people. Tyrus is confirmed. Okay, so we got 3 right off the bat here. We definitely need an Iran bingo card, because that's going to be coming up a lot for the next couple of weeks. Again, the Iran war is going to be over in maybe less than a month. Just a quick turnaround. But let's get Hillary Clinton here. Has killed people. This is a joke about Hillary Clinton. She killed Jeffrey Epstein. She also killed a lot of other high-profile people. It hasn't been... The media won't talk about this, though. But Gutfeld is always here making these jokes to remind us to never forget. Hillary's out there. She's on the hunt.
Secretary of War Pete Hegseth said the Iran incursion will soon, quote, bring the end.
Gordo, on a technicality, we know a guy. Now, I am of the opinion that guy is a gender-neutral term. But I'm also of the opinion that there are only 2 genders locked in. So, you know what? Gordo, you make a compelling argument for misgendered there.
Enemy to their knees.
Bringing your enemy to their knees. That's funny. That's like a little blowjob joke, right? That's pretty funny. The objective of war is to make them blow you. Pete Hegseth, very funny comic.
Well, guess who just enlisted?
What and see, I'd give myself 50% on that one. I should have guessed the blowjob king Don Lemon would have been the butt of that joke. Especially, he would of course be the butt of that joke because he likes it in the butt. See, the Don Lemon jokes, they write themselves all day long. This is why Gutfelds were the best. And yes, Dodongo Manoof, he's gay. Is gay, number 19. I forget that that's on there.
Hegseth also said Iran has no choice but to surrender, warning the alternative would be tragic, meaning he would have to return to Fox and Friends weekend. Those were the days.
True. And just a reminder for some of you who didn't know, this is a good reminder that Pete Hegseth was a television presenter before he became the secretary of the Department of War at the United States.
The lives of Iranian women's soccer team may be in danger after refusing to sing their national anthem. To ensure their identities are completely unknown, they've asked for a...
To maintain their identities completely unknown, this is going to be a joke about wearing headscarves, right?
Asylum in the WNBA.
Oh, no. Women are annoying. Women's sports.
Paul McCartney, he was in the Beatles, claims that Yoko Ono once told him she thought John Lennon might be gay. But
she thought John Lennon might be gay. John Lennon sounds a lot like Don Lemon. John Lemon, shameless replay. You got the right instinct here. You have the right instinct on this one. John Lennon, Don Lemon. Say that 10 times fast.
Paul assured her it's normal for heterosexual males to decline sex with Yoko Ono.
No.
That was a good joke. You people are quiet tonight.
Okay, never mind. Gutfeld does explain that is a good joke, which is always important. Sometimes people forget. The audience can be very forgetful and inattentive, and you do just have to remind them that was in fact a very good joke that they heard, and it's time to give it up. Gutfeld shits on the audience. Yeah, that would be a good one too. He does shit on him a little bit.
I'd have to throw some water on you. All right, Mayor Mamdani's wife, Rama, is facing
75.
backlash for liking Instagram posts celebrating the October 7th attack on Israel. While many people were shocked, others note that on Facebook, she listed her favorite comedy as Schindler's List. I know. Even more troubling, she still has her decorations up from 9/11.
Nice.
Yeah! That's the response I wanted.
And there he got him there. I think Gutfeld is it filmed in New York City? So big risk considering they have a communist Muslim dictator there. But Gutfeld speaking truth to power here.
Too soon. The Ford Motor Company announced it's giving the Pope a custom Explorer. It was built in Chicago, and the Pope will receive it once they get the wheels back.
Nice. That's a joke about the fact that Chicago has a lot of crime. In certain areas. That's the joke. Something we all laugh about.
And finally, thanks to a new real estate deal, President Trump's name will be on the tallest skyscraper in Australia. Meanwhile, former President Joe Biden's name will be...
Congratulations, Amy. Joe Biden's name will be on a tombstone? On the on a tombstone.
Featured on a structure that's much closer to the ground.
And there it is, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Joe Biden is old, and he'll be dead soon. He will be dead soon. Excellent stuff.
Hey, we're all gonna end up there, right? Delicious. Okay.
A well-timed sip from Greg. Watch that one more time.
Delicious. Okay. So what's the latest? Delicious. All gonna end up there, right?
You can hear the swallow. He's doing good.
Delicious. Okay. So what's the latest from Donald Trump regarding the war with Iran? I wonder, are we crushing the enemy in an overwhelming display of tech?
Also, let me just say, don't forget, we people who tell the truth, they say I ran. It's I, like human I, and ran, like I ran away. And woke people will say Iran. So that's also a good way of identifying your enemies, is how they say I ran.
Technical skill in military force.
We're crushing the enemy in an overwhelming display of technical skill and military force, and will not relent until the enemy is totally and decisively defeated. Iran was supposed to be this big, powerful country. We wrapped the hell out of them. And, you know, I don't know when they cry uncle, but they should have cried it 2 days ago, right? I don't want to brag, but
get him.
You know, they've said this about a lot of things. No other president could do some of the I'm doing.
Do we have the war here?
No other president could do some of the I'm doing. Although one ex-president said that's not true.
Do we have a tile that says the war, or is that on stand-up bingo? Censored, yes. Absolutely.
All I did was. Meanwhile, on Truth Social, Trump told Iran that if they mess with tankers in the Strait of Hormuz, he'll unleash death, fire, and fury, which is quite a contrast with the last administration, who couldn't unleash Curly, Moe, and Larry.
Okay. So, let me just think about how this one works, right? This joke here. I think this is just three things, right? So the joke is that he's fire, fury, and death. And the last administration couldn't release Larry, Moe, and Curly. These are famous comedy figures from 200 years ago. And they are comedy people are easily released. That's tough. You know, I think it might be as simple as we needed three things. I think they could have said rock, paper, scissors. I don't know if I could. This one is a high level joke. I don't think I can. It does paint a funny picture in your head, though. You do imagine these very goofy looking guys being released when these guys should be locked up and put to death, just based on what they look like here. They look like they don't really put in the hours of work you're supposed to as an American. They look like they're just sort of fucking around. You know, they look like they may have, you know, some sort of learning disability, which again makes them a drain on society. So, you know, this guy's playing a plunger, a toilet plunger, like a trumpet. This guy's blowing up a balloon. You know, are they possibly, like, you know, that's very woke activities. Maybe the only guy who looks like I would trust him is this guy, because he's just hammering a piece of sheet metal, which is what we should all be doing most days. But these guys, I don't know.
But that's Trump using language our enemies used on us for decades.
Stupid?
Trump is a really good
Yeah,
tyrant whisperer, happily old school in his persuasion, bombing them with rhetoric and real bombs. Previous presidents were like AM radio, all talk. Biden said that Putin looked into his eyes.
Oh, that's an awesome radio joke. He should have paused to let the crowd laugh at that one. So if you guys, I assume a lot of you were AM radio listeners, or maybe still are, because it is still broadcast. I believe Jokes Explained Live is broadcast on AM radio right now, on 6969. But all talk, talk radio is generally on AM radio. Very good stuff.
He saw resolve when the Russian was really wondering, are those cataracts? How is this babushka still alive? And when Obama said the violence has to end, it was after Michelle smacked him for burning dinner.
Michelle. Oh, and there she is. There's the classic Michelle. She's so buff, so manly, such a frightening, physically strong woman who totally has Obama whipped. YMUS says Gutfeld is a hack. What? Please back up your claim in the comments, because he's the #1 host in late night. He has more viewers than all the other late night hosts. If he's hacks don't get more viewers if they're hacks.
With Trump, we've established a red line and suggest you don't cross it or we'll send a strongly worded letter. Also, don't stub your toe on this pallet of cash.
Thanks for the 69 bits,
Instead,
best grip.
if you F us, we're going to blow you to hell. Of course, there's criticism from the usual clown.
We're going to blow you to hell. Think about that. Now, is that a sexual threat or is that a military threat? You don't know. You got to keep the enemy guessing, right? You got to keep them vulnerable. They're thinking, hey, should we get, which missiles should we prepare? We don't even know. Let me just tell you guys, if any of you guys tries to fuck with me, I will blow you to hell.
Trump said the war will only stop after Iran's unconditional surrender, to which Iran replied, that's a dream America should take to their grave. Okay, that's spooky. And metal as hell.
When your best friend was a pedophile and you're losing bigly in the swing states, I'll tell you what you do. You fire the weapons of mass distraction.
Basically, we are sending people in to lose their lives. Now, we're in the same position with someone who doesn't seem to care that human beings are being sent to war.
It's funny that ABC is now considering The View a news program.
Yeah, wow. Those are some dumb bitches.
Which is like mistaking the Hallmark Channel for Pornhub.
Okay, I get it. But Greg, don't imply you can't jerk off to the Hallmark Channel. I think it's actually one of the classiest jerks. When it's Christmas time and, you don't want to be evil, you jerk off to wholesome content like the I like this joke, Greg, but I mean, don't take that away from me.
But it's a reminder of what everyone should do when they hear the opinions of anyone in the media. Go back and check their opinions on other things, because they're probably just as stupid. For example, where were they when the commander-in-chief was humping the steps of Air Force One or trying to use his auto pen as a suppository?
You're welcome to tug on it.
Sour crowd. Sour crowd's been giving me shit. But here we are. What did I tell you? Number 2, auto pen, the triumphant return, right? Doesn't this feel we are America, histories and cycles, right? The auto pen's back, war in the Middle East, restarted. Everything always comes back around.
Where were they on Russian collusion? A report as bogus as Dylan Mulvaney's pap smear.
Dylan Mulvaney? We got rid of Dylan Mulvaney too. But Gutfeld he's in 200-day cycles, right? And then he comes back. This whole show is a masterclass in repetitive comedy. Okay? We expect to see the same jokes every week. And if I don't hear the same jokes every week, I start to get upset because I need to know when to laugh. Dylan Mulvaney. Okay, misgendered. We already did that one. Trans. 66.
Hunter's laptop. The worst homemade porn since Pelosi does Dallas.
Hunter Biden's laptop, you guys. What a magical Monday. This is Magic Monday. These are some absolute classic bingo cards. Gutfeld, digging deep on this one.
The border, trans, crime. Come on, people. They were
the border, migrant gangs, trans, crime. Man, I like it. Obviously this is the political segment. He has some jokes mixed in, but he's also making really good points here. I love when he just says out of context buzzwords, right? There's a reason they're called buzzwords. When you hear them, your brain starts buzzing. Crime, trans, border, autopen, migrant, laptop, joy, woke, commies, AOC. He just lists them. And they don't even need to have words around them. You just know. I just start getting so fucking mad,
wrong on everything.
Nancy Pelosi.
They make Jim Cramer look like Miss Cleo. And that creates a new...
Who's Miss Cleo? I already said I can't explain. I couldn't tell you who that is. I know who Jim Cramer is, though. He's like the famous money prophet. Whatever he says to invest in, you got to go all in. He's very loud.
New world in which it feels like Trump no longer has the traditional opposition in the shape of the Democrats or the media. It's not that they don't exist. It's that they don't matter. They squandered all their credibility by being wrong on everything.
The Dems.
And because of that, you are no longer required to listen to them.
DJ Chemix. Wow. Congratulations, DJ Chemix. One of our bigger, more established bingo champions. DJ Chemix back at it again. It's only fitting. It's only fitting because what a throwback episode. DJ's been here in the bingo trenches. He remembers AutoPen, Hunter Biden's laptop, but it's only fitting DJ gets the first bingo of the day. Congratulations, DJ. Let me get these bingo cards administered again here. Okay, we've ended the game. Bingo cards are back on the table. 5 minutes to get your bingo cards. Here you go. Grab them while they're hot. Bus boys. Now let's take a scroll around the Rumbleverse. My favorite thing. We got to check out some of these Benny Johnson videos too. God, they're funny. Wonder if there's some Oscars content. There is. Here we go. And there's, oh, look at this. So there's Conan O'Brien. Mouth is open. Mouth is open. Now, this is a new thumbnail strategy. Some of you who, other people who create things, if you're looking at ideas for thumbnails, it's important to have your mouth as wide as possible in your thumbnails because, right, you're appealing to the sort of primitive inner brain of humans, right? And so when you see a bunch of open mouths, that makes you think, oh no, like this is a it triggers a fear response because you think predators are going to eat you. but it also triggers an interest because you want to know who are these enemies. So you'll just click. There's Conan, big mouth open, big mouth Benny. Let's see how they've been exposed. What is this? Because what is happening? Are they throwing milk? Is that lemons? Is that lemons and cereal? Is that milk and lemons?
What's up, guys? Spanny. Remember this old classic Hollywood ad where an Indian sees a bunch of litter and debris and garbage along?
Yes. We all remember this ad from 1970, right, guys? We were all there. That was over 85 years ago. We were there.
On the side of the road, and in his, I don't know, reservation, and he had a single
reservation. Very funny.
Here. That's a compelling ad, right? It's,
I guess it's funny. Again, I don't know. I didn't see this ad, so I forget how funny it was. But I guess it's funny.
Thing that obviously is quite famous, the Stop Pollution Crying Indian Tear ad that Hollywood pushed.
Oh, that Hollywood published. You guys need to understand. If you see a video, that's called Hollywood, right? This video you're watching right now, of course, this is truth. Okay, this is not Hollywood. This is me. I have no affiliation with the entertainment industry at all. I am a joke explainer. I explain, freelance. But if you're watching other videos on the internet, that's called Hollywood.
1970s is a thing, a legend. Well, Hollywood has forgotten the ads they've made because this is what Hollywood
looks like. Look at the mess.
Hollywood looks worse on their biggest night than.
Look at these absolutely filthy, disgusting celebrities. They don't clean up their garbage. That's it. Horrible. Let's watch one more Benny intro before we get to the next bingo. Look at this, and this is a clever recycling of this. It was so nice of Conan O'Brien to do both of these thumbnails for Benny with different pictures being held up to the camera.
Orange man bad. Orange man bad. Orange man bad. Orange man bad.
What's up, guys?
Okay, so that's just a great parody of the classic liberal woke mind virus that they have. Donald Trump derangement syndrome, I believe, is the medical term from RFK Jr. So very funny. Great use of the AI. Let's finish off this Gutfeld. And get your bingo. We got 22 for, right? 22 is not bad. 22 for bingo out of 33 viewers on Twitch. Not too shabby. This is your final warning. Final call. Last call at the bar. 23. Someone just slipped in there last second. Let's do it. Okay. Oh. I'm already here.
Because before, they lied to you, they betrayed you, they tried to ruin your life. So it feels like there's a new duopoly.
Who is this again? Who's he talking? I'm assuming the Dems. They're always trying to ruin your life in some way.
Brewing, and it's shaping up between Trump and independent media. What has replaced legacy media in the role of the questioner of those in power. I'm talking about Greenwald, Tim Dillon, Rogan, Carolla, Theo Vaughn, Red.
What? Who are all these people?
Scare Megyn Kelly. Even though I disagree strongly with most of them, at least I trust them to be honest because they aren't covering for anyone and they aren't beholden to a party.
Amen. Amen. These are all people that you guys should fully listen to and are fully endorsed by Greg Gutfeld. Even though he doesn't agree with them, at least you'll hear the truth. These people will all tell you the truth because they're not beholden to the Democrats and the Clinton Foundation. Trust them.
At least yet. But when I hear Morning Joe or CNN, it's the pounding of a pool boy against my cellar door. I just don't hear it.
The pounding of a pool boy against my cellar door. I just don't hear it. Yeah, that's a joke about Greg being like a freaky pedophile kind of guy, right? But that's the joke because he's not. It's like an opposite. It's an opposite joke because he would never do anything like this. Yeah, Gutfeld keeps the pool boy as a sex slave. That is the joke. Exactly.
But what gets through to me? Bill Maher, Dave Rubin, Brett Weinstein,
Nice.
A very special episode of 1,000-Pound Sisters. With big issues like war, the Biden presidency made the entirety of legacy media irrelevant. All you have left is Fox and a growing, powerful mass of independent voices. So instead of complaining about the death of media, rejoice. Debate has never found more legitimate paths to daylight.
Debate.
Let's welcome.
Duh. And debate, I don't know if you guys know this, it comes from the Roman term the bait. It means the bait in Latin. And of course, the bait is the argument. So when I am in sometimes I'll say, currently I spent the afternoon baiting. Just to sound more sophisticated. Battle Disco, I like that idea. The bait would be a great all alpha male version of The View. Oh, what would, isn't there a couple all alpha male versions of The View? Isn't that what Joe Rogan is? Tyrus, blurry as hell. But he's there.
Okay.
Late night hosts, yes.
You guys can stick around. Good evening, everyone. So Joe Biden is writing a memoir about her years in the White House.
A memoir?
While Joe Biden is writing
a memoir, and while Joe Biden is writing his will, because he's going to be dead soon.
A memoir about his years in the outhouse.
No, he simply poos the whole time. So that's the joke, is that Joe Biden, he's old, and when you get older, you poo way more. Yeah, this shirt is pretty cool.
Speaking of books, amid criticism of her taxpayer-funded security, Kamala Harris canceled her California book tour.
Her California book tour. Well, she did cancel her California pub crawl. Let me just check off Kamala Harris here, but she will be drunk in this one, I think.
Which means now that she's home, Doug has also canceled his nanny tryouts.
Shit. I forgot. This is always kind of a 30% chance that this guy's already forgot his name. Greg Feld just said it. Already forgot it. He's gonna be fucking the nanny.
Nanny tryouts. Reports say Iran's new supreme leader hasn't been seen in days, so they're making do with a cardboard replica.
Same thing the Dems did with Joe Biden. Come on. That would be the funniest joke. Come on.
Do not laugh. We did the same thing for 4 years.
Not bad, baby. And I was a little worried because I thought, well, he just made a Joe Biden joke, but the joke was Joe Biden's pooing himself. And so the field was still open for Joe Biden is old.
Cheers.
Thank you, Ms. Andrew, with the 200 bits. Thank you for rewarding my prowess. Look at Gutfeld's face on that one. Even he's impressed.
Yes. Apparently, replacing the previously deposed Ayatollah as a supreme leader will be his impotent son, upsetting his
impotent son. How do they know that? People don't. How did he know that his son is impotent? Can you tell? Uh-oh.
Other sons who can get boners. Really? Him? A man is under arrest after crashing his vehicle into a security barrier at the White House.
Boners, yes. Penis, absolutely. Man taken into custody after driving van into security gates of the White House. Wow, that's surprising. That's a man, because normally it's women that drive their fucking cars right into buildings because they can't drive worth shit. Come on, guys. Let's see it. Women can't drive. Please. It's right there.
CNN is speculating that the man really hates security barriers. Yesterday, an earthquake rattled Westchester County, New York. The tremors were so powerful, they actually...
Magnitude earthquake? Yeah, because maybe Jerry Nadler... Oh, no, sorry. New York. But, so maybe this will be a regional fat Democrat, or maybe even Chris Christie, right? Chris Christie, he would be, in a geographical sense, he'd be the most likely fat guy to be walking around New York, right?
He knocked Bill onto Hillary.
Wow. Very interesting choice. Very interesting direction that joke took. That's unexpected. So the joke is that the earthquake knocked Bill onto Hillary, forcing intimacy between those two, which we know does not happen. Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton. Interesting stuff.
An app that helps men stop masturbating has exposed the data of its thousands of users.
Uh-oh. That's a nightmare. But also, this is a perfect moment to dig at one of the Fox team. Who are we feeling, guys? Jesse Waters, Brian Kilmeade, Britt Hume. Those are the three Fox News hosts we got on here. Or do you think it's going to be a Gutfeld self-burn? Kilmeade, he's been a target.
The app is called Quitter, and the way it works is you press it, and this picture shows up.
Wow. Okay, Rosie O'Donnell is ugly. That's the joke there. And of course, that's the hard thing about watching doing Gutfeld Bingo is when he shows Rosie O'Donnell, my boner absolutely disappears. So hopefully I can work up another one over the next little while. Now, that's interesting, because if you look at the joke, right? It seems like you would think the fulcrum point of that joke would be that the data was revealed, that the masturbators have been exposed. Then you've got the field is wide open for jokes about exposed masturbators. But Gutfeld instead makes a joke about the name of the app itself. Very, very kind of, one would almost say masturbate and switch.
Uber just announced a new feature that allows women to request a female driver.
Thank you. Thank you. We are going to get women are bad drivers. Should I check it off right away? Now, if this somehow turns into Hillary Clinton, I'm going to be so annoyed. But I think we're heading right to women can't drive here, obviously.
The cars come with extra seatbelts and a helmet.
There it is. Number 74. Women are bad drivers.
More college students are claiming disabilities to get more time on exams. That reminds me of the time I faked blindness in art class so I could feel that model's butt.
Nice. Excellent. And female model's butt. Greg, females. You got to be careful because there are, you got to be, this day and age, you have to affirm your straightness. I'm going to do Gutfeld fucks. We've already claimed as a pervert here. Shamani, best rapper ever, says, a woman taught me how to drive. Does that mean I'm bad too? Possibly. Honestly, I'm just glad you're still alive. I'm glad you survived it.
Finally, a 50-year-old kickboxer became the first person in the UK to pull a car using just his testicles.
There's the penis again. And the testicles are the dangly part of the penis, if some of you don't know.
Yeah, he plans to pull a truck once it gets warmer out. It's a truck.
Pull and tug.
Oh, explains the joke. Yes. Yes. So if some of you don't know, the male penis during cold weather recedes completely into the body. It is not visible at all. And when it's warm out, it will be slightly visible. If you sort of pull the pubes apart, you'll see it just like a little kind of a nub.
Yeah. All right. So this week, CNN once again left the realm of news coverage for the magical land of make-believe. This time waving their flaccid wands over a terror attack featuring homemade bombs, shouts of Allah Akbar, and 2 suspects who say they did it to impress the goat bangers at ISIS. And now,
wow, the goat bangers at I'm just gonna say migrant gangs here.
Details for the story of the year, you'd think, but not for CNN. They decided the terror and mayhem wasn't the real story. And this was their tweet, quote, 2 PA teenagers crossed into New York City Saturday morning for what could have been a normal day enjoying the city during abnormally warm weather. But their lives would drastically change as the pair would be arrested for throwing homemade bombs during an anti-Muslim protest outside of Mayor Mamdani's home. That's not satire, that's CNN, describing terrorism like the opening scene of a John Hughes movie. Call it Ferris Ibrahim's Day Off.
I got him. Okay, John Hughes, yeah, famous director from 60 years ago. Good reference from Gutfeld here.
CNN was right. Little did they know their lives were about to change because they brought nail bombs. Thank God they didn't go off, otherwise a lot more lives would have changed. And CNN would be at the hospital asking victims, hey, how about this weather? But notice the framing, the instinct that says, before we tell the public what happened, we have to shape how they feel about it. Like the terrorism just happened to the terrorist. They were just in the wrong place at the wrong time, accidentally wandering into a protest, and as luck would have it, they just happened to be carrying homemade IEDs. What a coincidence. Maybe they're the real victims. And it's not just CNN's BS tweets, it's their BS anchors, too.
2 Republicans say Muslims don't belong here after an attempted terror attack against New York's Mayor Zohran Mamdani, and the House Speaker Mike Johnson says nothing really to condemn those comments.
Okay, let's just stop here for a second. Let's pause this. How do you get the text to wobble like that? How do you get that jiggle? I love the jiggle effect. Brian, if there's any way, I know Brian's not watching. This is a voice note for Brian later on. I know he reviews these broadcasts and points out all the mistakes in a long email to me after every stream. Brian, can we get the wiggly text effect just for the whole overlay so that the whole stream is just vibrating? I think that will help.
Mayor Zoran Mamdani and the House Speaker Mike Johnson says nothing really to condemn those comments.
An attack on Mamdani. Abby later apologized, saying her word.
Dodonga Manouf, did he say goat fucker? Yes, he did. Wait, did they not censor that? Oh, it was censored, I think. Well, we've covered censored already. I'm going to say 7.
Yeah. Was inaccurate and she didn't catch it ahead of time. But I get it. She's so busy creating news, she doesn't have time to follow it. But it makes you wonder, who exactly is CNN's audience? It can't be hard for them to figure it out. It's like 31 people. But it's not the bystanders who dodged the Boston Marathon bombing or innocent New Yorkers who'd rather not get blown to bits. And not this guy who vaulted the protest barriers and chased down one of these mutts after he tossed a bomb at him. Because somebody in that newsroom decided the story needed a rewrite to help the bomb throwers, making it into an episode of Friends. You know, the one where Phoebe's new Muslim boyfriend plays a prank by hiding a pipe bomb in Central Perk? R.I.P. Ross.
Did he say perk? Did he say perk? What? Is that a joke? Or is that a slip-up?
R.I.P. Ross. A prank by hiding a pipe bomb in Central Perk.
Perk. That's a slip-up. It's on purpose, says Lagwar. Central Perk. Oh my God, is the name of the coffee shop in Friends. See, okay. See, I never watched Friends. I just watched Fox News.
R.I.P. Ross.
Welcome, Glutton for Puns.
Hell, if 9/11 happened today, CNN would describe it as a gorgeous September day ruined by raining pieces of skyscraper. But journalists don't do this by accident. So who did they think would buy this? The activists on Blue Sky who think terror is just a lifestyle choice? The deputy mayor, Brad Lander, who blamed Islamophobia? Maybe a New York mayor who put the whole thing down to white supremacy, then safely enjoyed dinner with the local Hamas booster club. And this after defending people chucking snowballs at cops. Following the blowback, CNN deleted the tweet saying it breached editorial standards. But CNN saying they have editorial standards is like the Waffle House saying it has a dress code.
Gordo, I believe I've checked off number 75 already. At least that's what it shows for me. I'm not sure if it's delayed for you, but we checked off the Mamdani. Oh, as soon as he says 9/11, you know we're going to be getting a Mamdani joke.
So here's the bigger story. The old media ecosystem is collapsing like a presidential palace in Tehran. When CNN was the gatekeeper, no one could challenge the narrative. They wrote the story, Anderson put on his apron and served it to the public. But now we're quickly blowing holes in it like Bud Light cans stacked in Kid Rock's backyard. And you can thank Musk for buying Twitter. Remember the old line, a lie can travel halfway around the world while the truth is still putting on its boots? Now the lie barely gets out of bed before we put a boot up its ass.
Yes. Interesting points. Tricky. Again, Gutfeld is a very low budget show. Sometimes, so you know, the AI that writes Gutfeld is usually checked by Joe Mackey and Greg before the show. Sometimes they don't have time, so sometimes it's a bit disjointed. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Still funny, still better than CNN. But you know, his point about the internet being faster, it just makes truth travel faster. I don't know. I was very confused. I'm gonna leave you guys Myles can't explain on that one. It was very funny. It just, Greg, sometimes Gutfeld is one of those things where it's better to read the transcript of it, you know, by the fireplace at nighttime with a nice glass of brandy, you know, and you really take the time to review the text without distractions. So you can really get into the nuance of the humor and the points he's trying to make here.
I know, it's the greatest day of your life. Good evening, everyone. So a recent survey asked how many Americans can find Iran on the map. 28% could.
What has happened? Do you guys see there's like stuff falling on the screen? Yeah, what is the black snow?
And the other 72% are too late. According to a number.
Okay. Okay, let's hear that one again. I really did. I was distracted by the black snow.
I know, it's the greatest day of your life. Good evening, everyone. So a recent survey asked how many Americans can find Iran on the map.
Thank you for the biddies.
28% could, and the other 72% are too late.
Can you guys okay, I want one more time.
28% could, and the other 72% are too late.
Because Iran no longer exists. Ginkgo Bonsai. Thank you for the explanation and the bits. That's the joke. Iran has been deleted. Yes, Gordo, you got it. Satal, you guys are much faster than me on that one. Again, like a cat, seeing movement really distracts me. Yes, Shameless Replay knows.
According to a number of reports, the new Ayatollah is in a coma and has lost a leg. Wow, when he wakes up, he's going to be hopping.
Iran's impotent new Ayatollah. Again, how is it known that he cannot get an erection? Was this like a common knowledge joke beforehand? Is disabled, yes. I don't understand. Everybody knows. See, man, have I been out of the loop for a while? 3256 with the bingo. Congratulations. You got us in a very, very confusing episode of Gutfeld. Is in a coma, all capitals. Is coma an acronym? I didn't know it was. Congratulations on your bingo win. Hit us with that link. What a pro. What a pro. You got the link already. Oh my God. And it's a Rumble link as well. Very on topic, very on task. Thank you. Okay, let me get these bingo cards sent out to everybody once again here. You guys have 5 minutes. Gonzo.
Cam Newton. Cam Newton.
Mwah.
Not his dad. Good game. Good pick.
Thank you for resubscribing and long-term investing here on the Bachelors of Music. Now let us get back to the feed here. What were we watching before? Let's find some more of these great Rumble arenas. JP Sears with a hot take. What? Sauerkraut gifted a subscription to 3256. What? Congratulations, 3256, and thank you to Sauerkraut for their generosity, adding another long-term investor.
Now this is gonna piss some people off.
That's a hell of a way to start a video.
Brett Weinstein recently said he thinks Israel should be investigated for Charlie Kirk's murder.
But what?
Maybe we should make this a soundbite.
Now this is gonna piss some people off.
That would be a good soundbite.
Brett Weinstein recently said he thinks Israel should be investigated for Charlie Kirk's murder.
But what?
What? Israel killed Charlie Kirk? Oh man, this hurt. What? Man, this is really tough for me right now because I'm watching a lot of Rumble and I am adamantly pro and anti-Israel at the same time. And I'm losing a lot of sleep and I'm gaining a lot of sleep at the same. I'm in a very weird place.
What I am telling you is we've just found ourselves in a war that Charlie would have been opposed to. We know that from his public and private statements, and that he would have been a formidable force in opposition.
We'll hear more from Brett, and I would just say, golly, I couldn't agree more. Welcome back to the JP Reacts channel, my freedom-loving friend. This is where we help spread the light of truth
I
and
trust
freedom
capital.
Because truth conquers. And of course,
what a cool shirt, hey? Just a big old truck with a huge red, white, and blue flag blasting out the back. I think this is the official license plate of Texas. You just have to have a huge billowing flag.
Of course, Charlie Kirk was an amazing truth seeker. And golly, he sadly passed away. And golly, he very publicly opposed the war with Iran. We'll see some of that. Little clips coming up here in just a second. And golly, Brett Weinstein looks at some of the evidence and says, we should investigate Israel for the killing of Charlie Kirk. You'll hear it from Brett's words himself. He says it very tactfully, yet very boldly. So first, you may have noticed recently, Lindsey Graham.
That's a great Lindsey Graham.
The trusted senator.
Lindsey Graham. Now, everyone on the internet has to have a Lindsey Graham impression. I'll tell you what. I believe that Donald Trump is the strongest, smartest, most dedicated president we've ever had. He truly is. And I will defend Israel to my dying breath. To my dying breath. Do you know what really butters my biscuits? Is a fresh weapons shipment to the Middle East.
Super gay, super Zionist.
What? Super gay. JP has that ability to diagnose a person with super gay?
Super Zionist, super pro-Israel, super, well, pretty much not give a crap about America. He has just been on a
gay. I should explain what super gay is. Thank you for the bit, Sotelo. So, regular gay is like your standard Don Lemon, right? It's guys who love to have sex with guys. That's what gay is. Super gay, same thing, but you can run really fast. You can hear really far. You can see really far. And you have ice breath. I know. So I wouldn't have thought this about Lindsey Graham because he doesn't seem like he has those powers, but this is why I watch JP. Okay, you guys, the bingo is ready to go. Bingo starts now. Sauerkraut says audio clip uploaded. Uh-oh. Oh. did you already upload the clip of JP? I love it. Join our Discord. Oh, that was a Myles slip up right there. Join our Discord. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna gather in the Discord, and then we'll all collectively go to a different platform that becomes viable. Maybe something open source and something truthful. Okay, we got 27 players for bingo. Not too bad. More than last time. So the bingo starts now. Shameless, I like the suggestion of Truth Social, where the truth reigns. Ayatollah. The new Ayatollah can't get a boner, is in a coma, and has no leg. Doesn't look good for Iran.
Being mad. To bring down rising gas prices, President Trump ordered the release of 170 million barrels of oil.
Did he skip the 172? That was funny to see that. Was that a Gutfeld slip up?
President Trump ordered the release of 170 million barrels of
he might have. I think that was a little micro slip up. We're gonna do a little Gutfeld slip up on there. Also, the gas shortage. This is ripe territory for Jerry Nadler fart jokes, poo jokes. So I think we're going to. This has got to be going to Jerry Nadler here.
Oil. Also, to boost gas production, Jerry Nadler will eat the bird's eye vegetable medley.
Gas production. Jerry fucking Nadler. God, that feels good, guys. We're back. We're back.
Legendary bird's eye vegetable medley. We all know what that does.
Okay, the bird's eye vegetable medley is, if you guys know, it's an American delicacy, and it is famously makes you fart and poo a lot because these are not vegetables. These are sort of like polypropylene plastic pellets with food coloring and taste added in manufacturing. And they're very cheap, affordable. You eat them when you're poor and you're in college, you eat them, and when you're poor and you're out of college, you eat them, and when you're retired and poor, you also eat them. It's a tradition.
This week in New York City, former President Bill Clinton seemed to push his wife Hillary Clinton into traffic.
Uh-oh. Hillary Clinton. Interesting. Bill and Hillary try to push his wife into traffic. Maybe this is their love language, right? Because they both like to kill people. Maybe she's like kind of turned on that he tries to kill her. This is like a Mr. and Mrs. Smith situation.
In a related story, Bill died of a surprise heart attack next week.
Yes. So I sort of was, I was kind of wrong on that one. I figured it might be, but Gutfeld. Now he stepped on his own joke here. Yeah, this is sad to see Gutfeld whiff on this one.
A surprise heart attack next week. Happened next week. Now this.
Yeah, you got to be careful, right? Comedy's all about timing, right? That's an excellent joke that was flubbed a little bit by Greg. Too bad. Not a single bingo card yet. Well, I know. We've only checked off, looks like 5. Being pretty light.
This is crazy. In Ohio, there have been at least 11 Bigfoot sightings within 4 days.
Wow, that's surprising. I didn't know Rosie O'Donnell was in Ohio.
11. In a related story, guess who is loving her Toledo vacation?
Ah, fuck. See, I chose the wrong Dem. I chose the wrong, but I knew. Rashida Tlaib. I knew. I was, Number 68 is ugly.
A new study out of Canada shows the size of your index finger may predict if you're gay.
May predict if you're gay. Interesting. So now to Taladisco, you've got a very good instinct here. I'm also going to say this is going to be Don Lemon, perhaps with a very funny Photoshop of an index finger super long.
Here's how it works. If your index finger is connected to Justin Trudeau, you're gay.
What? Justin Trudeau? Wow. That's a hell of a joke. Canada's famously gay prime minister. I think he's still the prime minister. I'm not sure. I don't know what goes on up in Canada other than we should occupy them and put them in the mines. But Katy Perry's, is gay, yes. Number 19. Interesting. I felt like that was prime for Don Lemon, but Trudeau being gay is a very funny joke still. Strange wording though. If your index finger is connected to Justin Trudeau, that means you're gay. Strange wording.
As you probably heard, former First Lady Joe Biden has a brand new memoir coming out.
Now, what I like here from Greg, and some people might miss this, but he says memoir. He's like a little bit of an exaggeration because memoir is a very French sounding word, right? And it's very gay to say French words. So, because it's a gay language used by homosexual people. This is well established. And so by saying memoir, he's sort of making fun of. So if you have to say a French word, you have to say it sarcastically to avoid the gay. So this is great advice for staying straight. If your index finger's getting a little long, shave down the bone. Number 2, if you have to use a French word, use it sarcastically. Memoir. Publish a new memoir in June. That's good. And Joe Biden is going to publish his will.
We're told it will be available in paperback, hardcover, and just for Joe.
And just for Joe?
Single ply.
Single ply. That's toilet paper. Because he's pooing himself all the time. And he's always running. This is a tough one. Poo is correct. Always pooing. Joe Biden, he's pooing. And that's connected to being old. Man, if you have Joe Biden is old on your bingo card, you must feel pretty lucky when we play Gutfeld Bingo here.
According to a new report, pandas are now officially no longer considered an endangered species.
Oh, that's too bad. Because have you guys seen panda bears? They fucking lazy assholes, man. Panda bears sit around all day, eating bamboo, lazing, probably playing video games. They haven't put a solid day work in. in their life. I don't know why we're celebrating this.
This occurred after one man cut them out of his diet.
RFK Jr. Crowd really, it's again, RFK Jr., very funny to make fun of the guy. He's a very strange man, but he is a loyal Magite, right?
And finally, the UK announced that it will remove the legendary Prime Minister Winston Churchill from banknotes.
Wow. That's a crazy thing to do. Winston Churchill, beloved figure for many of Gutfeld's viewers. And if it wasn't for him, England would have lost World War II. But he gave so many good speeches that they just had to fight.
And replace him with, of all things...
Oh, sauerkraut. Sauerkraut. Big fan of Winston Churchill. Definitely. I mean, we all felt that way. Excellent timing with the oh yeahs. 10,000 channel points.
A beaver.
And a beaver. A beaver is another term for a woman's vagina. So I think we're going to get a vagina joke here. Who's beaver? I bet it's the queen's beaver, even though the queen's dead. Who's going to be? Whose beaver is it going to be? Margaret Thatcher's beaver? Famous British person.
Did somebody say beaver?
Said RFK Jr.?
Asked one man.
Son of a... Bill Clinton. He's a pervert. God damn it. All right, whatever. That's my bad. Gutfeld's the master. I'm a fool. Shameless replay. Just followed us on Twitch. What? You've been here for years.
All right, you ever notice how the media loves to make bad stuff good and good stuff bad?
Yes.
Their latest rethink.
Do you guys ever notice that? How the media makes good stuff bad and bad stuff good? Fucking finally someone's saying it.
Shoplifting. New York Magazine describes young women who casually steal items during their grocery runs. And when they're caught, they're detained in what employees call
young women annoying.
Whole Foods jail, an isolated windowless storage closet, or what Todd Pirro calls his office. Now, some don't mind Whole Foods jail. It just depends which...
Did you guys hear that response on the panel? I like that.
What employees call Whole Foods jail. An isolated windowless storage closet.
Listen closely.
Or what Todd Pirro calls his office.
Excellent.
Now, some don't mind Whole Foods jail. It just depends which hole in which food.
What? Yay. Okay, I just had to think about that. So, whole food can refer to vegetables you can put in your ass, right? You're Don Lemon, your ass is going to be eating up those cucumbers. 57 shoplifters. We had shoplifters on here. I can't believe it.
Now, oh my goodness, I should have checked that.
Manly Meat Man, I'll give you the penis.
One woman, a photographer, got busted stealing sushi while she was running late for therapy. Now, talk about a white lady excuse. Something you'd hear from a Karen and not a Shaniqua.
Nice. Yeah, so, a Karen is the classical white woman name. Shaniqua is the black lady name. Excellent stuff.
I bet her fake service dog was double
His
parked.
race, yes. Perfect.
Bingo!
Low significance. Congratulations. Wins with the race joke. Excellent stuff. Very good. Good game. We still have another episode of Gutfeld to go, so there's even more opportunities for y'all to link those links. Congratulations, low significance, on your bingo victory today. And the video is ready to go. Link was already hovering. Low significance was already feeling good. And here comes Sauerkraut from above with a tier 1 subscription to low significance. Congratulations and thank you again to Sauerkraut for your generosity to the bingo winners. Sauerkraut is investing in winners. Just like Jim Cramer. Thanks for the 40 bits, Italo Disco. Now let's look at, there we go. I've got your link linked. Now let me just see here. We got more cringe. Hollywood roast. Tucker Carlson says, here's how they'll take your freedom. More bits from Comment. Thank you. Fuck white people. That's not very nice. That is not nice at all. More meltdowns. I just love these AI videos. I cannot get enough of them. There's Joe. There's the Octagon. There's Benny. Hey. So he's sort of looking into like a Palantir or a seeing orb of some kind. Joe is a guy with that kind of money. I'm sure he has one of the 7 seeing orbs. I wouldn't put it past him. Guess the AI prompt on this one. Sauerkraut suggesting this is AI? Well, if this is AI, and it's hard to tell, but if it is, I think the AI prompt would be Joe Rogan, medieval Nostradamus Joe looks at crystal ball full of fire and brimstone, cool music background. The follower goal is met. Thank you, Nippy Nogus. Nippy Nogus for joining us here on the stream. Let me go back to, that was a great one. We also got a Greta meltdown. There's Greta Thunberg. There's Trump with a military helmet on, laughing his ass off. Benny laughing. This is what it's like to be on the right. You're just laughing because there's just nothing anyone can do, and you just keep on winning.
By the power of climate change, I have the power.
That's a joke about the haircut, right? Greta's haircut looks like He-Man. What is she doing? Climate change is one of the best jokes of all time. They keep saying it's getting warmer out, but it snows every year. Checkmate.
This is CNN.
What a beautiful day, brother. It is. The sun is smiling on us. Let's go.
Did we see this one already?
Guys, crazy.
That So funny. Lovely sampling of Boccherini's A Famous String Quintet, I believe. And Boccherini, when he wrote that piece of music, had this sort of thing in mind, obviously. Wow. Toronto as a glorification of a terrorist leader. Tucker Carlson confirmed they're using AI targets to kill in war zones. Man, Rumble is the #1 platform. I just don't know how anyone stops scrolling Rumble. It's just there's so much going on that nobody's talking about. And the J.P. Sears sketch about Zionism. Now, this we have to start bingo, but that would be a good video to study, show it at schools, teach the children the truth. Don't let them watch the media. Get them on Rumble. Low Significance says racism is funny as if AI does it. Yes. Hey, whoa. It's Matt. So we got a YouTube donation. We got a YouTube day trader, and they showed up on the board, but they also are dim for some reason. Now let me just see. Expand your name here. Matthew Johnson. Myles, are you going to see Hail Mary this weekend because you love Ryan Gosling or because of your devout love of Catholicism? That's a very good question. I love Ryan Gosling, right? Even though he is, unfortunately, I just found out he was diagnosed with being Canadian when he was born. But I also love Catholicism because, again, it's ancient. It celebrates Jesus. Also, the Catholics have, I think, 5 of the 7 seeing orbs, which makes them, pretty powerful, if you ask me. So yeah, I think it's tough because I hate Hollywood movies. I hate the media. I would much rather scroll vertical Rumble videos for 2 to 3 hours than see a movie because movies are kind of woke. So I think, Matthew, I will go see the movie. I will bring my rosary beads and my crucifix and I will rub them, but I'll also bring my phone. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the theater. I'm going to make sure I'm scrolling Rumble the whole time. And I will watch the movie sort of out of the corner of my eye. That's generally how I consume most movies now. It's just, I don't like the guilt of watching a movie, right? I feel like I'm wasting productivity time. So I make sure I have my phone out so I can scroll Rumble clips so I'm always being informed. I'm always learning, even while I'm watching a movie. But thank you for your donation. Thank you. You've broken the YouTube drought. There have not been many donations on YouTube for a while. So thank you for breaking the seal. Hopefully encouraging some of the YouTube folks to cough up. Because those bikes back there, I have got a lot of payments left. Now let's get back to Gutfeld. DJ County says, what are the seeing orbs? We just saw Joe with one of them. They allow you to see the future. I don't want to get into it too much because we only have so much time on the stream. But yeah, I don't know why you didn't get a nice little alert there. So I'm going to have to talk to Brian about that one because it was all set up before. Oh, let me get your bingo cards. We got 25 players. 25 players for bingo. Going once, going twice. We had 27 last time. I hope there aren't 2 people sitting this one out. This is probably going to be our final bingo. We got an episode and a half of Gutfeld. All right, 25 is good enough.
Another chick, a designer, pocketed $30 eye cream. When she could have just used preparation H, right? I put it up my butt every time my eyes are puffy.
That's a Gutfeld self-burn. You know, if you don't want to be putting stuff in your butt, okay, that's a very Don Lemon thing to do. So that's a bit of a Gutfeld self-burn there. Very funny. There's no way he puts things in his butt, even medication. Yeah, and it's a slippery slope.
Old wives' tale. But apparently, stealing stuff is just another thing on the to-do list, and you're entitled to do it. It's like affirmative action for people who wear organic deodorant. And when they were caught, the writer described their punishment as if it were an affront to humanity. Shocked that anyone could ever be arrested for shoplifting. It's not at all like it was when we were kids. When you were caught stealing, old Mr. Winters from the hardware store, he'd give you the choice between the cops and a finger in an outlet.
Guys, is this ash rain an effect, or is there an ash rain in general in the United States right now? I haven't been outside in a while. Is old. Yeah, old Mr. Winters. Yeah, so back when we were all kids, it was like sort of like the 1950s, and it was very folksy. Right? There's not a lot of bullshit going on.
The worst part? Outlet was what he called his butt. Oh, Mr. The writer complained.
What did he say? I gotta hear this one again. Sorry. This is tough.
Old Mr. Winters from the hardware store. He'd give you the choice between the cops and a finger in an outlet. The worst part? Outlet was what he called his butt.
Okay. All right, as a pervert. And also he's gay as well. That's the joke, is that he's gay. Again, things in the butt. So the joke here is that you can either, this is back in the day, you know, when Gutfeld would shoplift from the hardware store. Now, this is very possible this is a made-up story. You get caught by old Mr. Winters. He'd give you the option of either the cops or a finger in an outlet. And the reason why this joke works so well with the switch that it's his butthole is because finger in an electrical outlet was a very common punishment for kids back then, right? Bar of soap in the mouth, a paddling, or finger in an electrical outlet. Those are like the three top ones. Now, some of you will say, Myles, I don't know if electrocution was a standard punishment for kids back then. You were raised soft.
Oh, Mr. The writer complains about the victims being held in this windowless room. In other words, it's a back room. But for us, that was usually a jail cell. Not really known for their spectacular views unless you're sharing it with the local flasher. But
cut low.
But today, we play by different rules. During a hearing in Minnesota, a state Democrat actually suggested we study the benefits of shoplifting.
It actually had not occurred to me to ask, it probably would have been good, to make sure that they would study sort of the benefit of shoplifting and of retail theft. And because perhaps people are relying on that and sort of using that, maybe it's, assisting them in some way.
And how may it be assisting them, Dave? They get free eyeliner, and then it raises the costs for me. Then the drugstore closes, and then you call that racist. It's what happened with over 7,000 pharmacies closing between 2022 and 2024. CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid. And I'm pretty sure they weren't locking up deodorant because Kid Rock wouldn't respect the 10 per customer limit.
Wow. Is that a joke? So that's a joke about Kid Rock buying a lot of deodorant. So because he's stinky? But yes, the crowd response is absolute silence. What is going on? Again, is the crowd distracted by the rain of ash? Let's hear that crowd response one more time here.
Respect the 10 per customer limit. Now later, the
very smart to just move on here, right?
Democrat said he was being sarcastic. Yeah, sure. Just like I am when I say I'd have sex with Trace
edit
Gallagher.
laughter in there.
Trace Gallagher. Yeah, we'll edit laughter in there. Absolutely. I couldn't. Yeah, 46.
But how can you tell from a Minnesota state Democrat?
Ugh.
They support mobs
Dems.
committing arson and incest weddings.
Migrant gangs.
It's an enabling phenomenon,
Omar.
one where people think they're immune from consequence and think laws are suggestions, not the basic rules of civilization. Hell, New York's top judge just said that other judges should go easy when sentencing because the criminals might have changed since they got arrested. And when you point to the billions stolen by Somalian daycare owners or the Medicare fraud in LA, you become the bad guy, a racist, obviously. So when you see all that, you must think, wow, we're the suckers if we actually pay for something. No wonder people think they can break the law. And when someone enforces the law, suddenly they're shocked, and not in a good way, with a taser. You see this at protests. Some chick will strike a cop, and then she can't believe it when she gets tossed to the ground faster than a free copy of a Steve Doocy cookbook. They're outraged because their professors swore that obeying rules violates your identity, and it's a...
Gordo, did we get Somali daycare? I have checked off shoplifters. We got Somali daycare. Interesting. We've got 2 people for Somali daycare. I did check off Ilhan Omar. I didn't know about the day. Okay, we've got... I obviously missed it. You guys easily bullied me into this. Somali daycare. Wow. Got a real woke mob in the comments here.
Surrender to white patriarchy. So now even white rich ladies are doing it. Designers, photographers, food stylists.
Let me just say, food stylist. What? Is that what they're calling cooks now? If I ever catch you guys fucking stealing from me, if I ever catch you stealing from my store, you're going in the back room, and I'm going to put your fucking finger right in an outlet.
The useless but educated. And it's okay because, you know, they were in a rush. But for the media, wide-scale fraud isn't the real problem. It's ruining a photographer's day because she was caught pilfering a jar of taint cream.
Oh. Jesus. Wow, Greg. Greg got nothing on these great bits. What the hell is happening?
But it isn't the real problem. It's ruining a photographer's day because she was caught pilfering a jar of taint cream. But we built a culture.
Did she say? Did he say taint cream? Was there 2 bits celebrate? What? Why am I not getting these? I didn't even hear. Why would there be no sound?
Crime is excused and consequences are called oppression. And once you start justifying petty crime, you open the door.
What? There's obviously some sort of disconnect between stream elements and the woke servers and my truthful stream.
Not to Whole Foods jail, but to chaos.
You're welcome to tug on it.
Hey. See, I heard that. Ivan Top Gun is trying to manipulate me mentally, and I do not appreciate it. I will throw you right out of my Whole Foods. And I mean that by Whole Foods. I don't mean food for the whole. Okay. No, Tyrus.
Oh, it feels so good.
It feels so good. It does, Greg. It feels so good. This is our final episode of Gutfeld. This is going to be Greg's leftovers. Get ready.
Yeah, let it out. Let it out. Feel better, don't ya? That'll be $300. Let's welcome tonight's guest. He's still hoping to get into a good fraternity. Host of the Guy Benson Show, Guy Benson. He's so white he can't even dunk a donut. Fox News contributor Tom Shalhoub. He inspired thousands of comedians to take up welding. Actor, writer, comedian Jamie Lissow, not allowed. And her therapist just filed a restraining order. New York Times bestselling author and Fox News contributor. Gotcha. All right. Before we get to some news stories, let's do this.
Greg's Leftovers.
It's Leftovers, where I read the jokes we didn't use this week, and as always, it's my first time reading them. So if they suck, we'll dress Joe Mackey up like an oil tanker and send him to the Straits of Hormuz.
The joke is that he'll be blown up.
Because of the war.
Or, if you guys remember from earlier, he will be blown all to hell.
Or the Academy Awards may be a target for drones. Yeah, but good luck finding a bomb bigger than Snow White.
Bam.
Did you hear that the
Coastal elites.
documentary Melania debuted as the #1 movie on Amazon?
Congratulations to Melania. Guys, thank you all for watching. I know I watched it.
This, as Joe Biden was still going #2 in
Disney.
the Amazon.
13. Holy shit.
Trump said.
Joe Biden is old. Did we done this one yet? There he is, number 34.
That when it comes to Iran, the U.S. has suffered 47 bad years. Or as this couple calls it.
Hillary and Bill. Hillary and Bill.
A marriage.
Yes, the worst couple. Hillary Clinton, 24. Bill Clinton, number 4. We're getting pretty close to bingo here.
Speaking of, a new video shows Bill Clinton accidentally pushing Hillary into traffic.
Well, the crowd is way better this time. Okay. Showed Bill pushing Hillary into traffic. So we had the one joke already that Hillary will kill Bill. Don't forget your day traders later. Yes. Oh, I'm paying attention. I got the day traders scrolling. We got a lot of 69s down there, which I appreciate. But yes, at the end of this episode of Gutfeld, that is the cutoff for bidding. The top day trader will get to link a link that I will also watch. So you can also buy a victory, just like real life.
7 bad years. Or as this couple calls it, a marriage.
Okay.
Speaking of, a new video shows Bill Clinton accidentally pushing Hillary into traffic.
Accidentally.
He apologized and said, I should have taken her somewhere safer.
Just there. No, I wish there was a way for me to show you guys what I see. Because I don't see it at all. Let me just see what the hell's going on here. Because I got my Twitch. Maybe I'll refresh the Twitch overlay. That might fuck everything up though. I don't know what's going on. So just for my is this a Twitch celebration or a YouTube celebration? I think there's only Twitch ones. Sorry. S-A-R-R-Y. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I don't want to be doing that. Twitch. Okay. So there's obviously something fucked going on with Twitch, which is very unfortunate because I'm seeing other people's things and I don't know why I can't see specs, but I will have to investigate the logs afterwards. I suspect Hassan is sabotaging us in some way. Manly meat man. Don't even joke. Specs, this is okay. I don't need recognition. We recognize you still. I don't know why it's fucked. I don't know why it's not working. And also, we also have the constant problem. Satala Disco is donating, and Satala Disco does not show up in my activity feed on the left side of my head here, and does not show up in the day traders, and I don't know what that is all about. Nobody knows.
Democrats slammed the Pentagon for spending millions of dollars in September on lobster and steaks, pointing out that under Joe Biden, you could have gotten crap.
Sauerkraut just gifted a sub to DJ Chemix. DJ, see, that showed up. What? Thank you, Sauerkraut, and congratulations, DJ Chemix.
Abs for free.
Hunter.
Scientists have discovered how snakes stand upright without limbs.
That's very interesting. You know, I actually hadn't thought about it. Do snakes... See, I wouldn't have thought snakes stand. I would have thought they just sort of wriggled. Because you have to... I think you would need legs to... Linguistically, this is very confusing to me.
And in some cases, they can even become senators.
Hey,
He's a snake.
He's a snake.
A new survey claims Americans find Southern accents to be the sexiest. It's true. I get a boner every time I hear Trey Gowdy.
Well. It sounds like the Southern accent's making the comeback. Well. Just thinking about it on a hot Mississippi night makes me think, boy, hotter than the June bug on the deck.
And no wonder this guy keeps getting laid, huh? Yeah. Yummy, yummy.
Bingo!
Can Barbie's long...
Ivan Top Gun wins. Ivan Top Gun, congratulations. Winning the final bingo last second. Declare Ivan Top Gun as the winner. And we'll finish off this Greg Gutfeld and we'll get to the viewer videos. This also means the game has ended. Ivan Top Gun, get your link. I'm going to grab your link here.
By the way, have you...
We're going to finish this episode, and when this episode ends, it looks like we're going to be doing Top Day Trader.
Time companion turned 65 this week. And to celebrate, Ken spent the day the same way he always does, wishing he had a penis.
Oh, penis.
On Thursday, President Trump held a ceremony at the White House with top female officials to celebrate Women's History Month. Oh, good for you. Thank you. Good, yeah.
Women would clap for that.
Why not on March 1st? Well, it took the ladies 12 days to get ready.
I knew it, and they'd probably crash their fucking cars on the way there, too. God, can't stand them. You need them, though, but I can't stand them.
Chicks, am I right in your face?
Get him, Greg.
New York Mayor Mamdani's wife created artwork for an anti-Semitic activist who described Jews as vampires.
Wow.
How does that work? When they bite your neck, you turn into an accountant?
That's a great Jewish joke. That's fun. So the joke is, now there's a Jewish stereotype, right? Jewish people are accountants, lawyers, bankers especially, and IRC doctors. That's the joke.
I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it? I wouldn't laugh at that either. On The View, Whoopi questioned if anyone knows what Trump plans on doing in Iran. It's the first time in history she ever used the letter I followed by ran.
She's an exercise. She's fat. That's this fat joke. Very good. Very funny.
After being open for 33 years, the Minnesota Hooters at the Mall of America is closing. I guess people in Minnesota...
Wow, they're going to have to turn it into a daycare center? Please.
Minnesota aren't receptive to the new Somali uniforms.
I knew it was going to be a Somali joke in some way. It's called, right? It's called punching up. The Somalians have had it too good for too long.
Wonder if they still wear the pantyhose. A Democrat candidate in New Jersey claims that public toilets are socialist. And she has a point. Both are full of
Nice.
New study shows that teens check their phones an average 64 times during school hours.
Wow.
Huh. Wow. So how come they never text me back? What?
That's a joke that Greg's a pedophile. That's a good joke to make, right? You got to get out in front of it.
What's up, Kyle? Too busy for Uncle Greg?
Okay, no, yes, I think that's still the joke.
iPhone users will be getting new emojis, including distorted face, hairy creature, and orca, causing some to sue Apple for using their likenesses.
Okay. Oh, there they are. There they are. Distorted face, hairy.
A new study out of Canada shows that the size of your index finger may predict if you're gay. But it could have been a trick, as the researcher tested this theory by having men put their finger up his butt.
Yay. What'd I say?
Science.
What'd I say?
Science. Men are now injecting filler into their scrotums to make them appear fuller and heavier.
That's scary, but also easier way to do this, because we know pee is stored in the balls. Just drink a lot of water, your balls will be huge.
In a related story, one man is now getting surgery to widen his mouth. I just report the news.
Don Lemon's
and finally, the new supreme leader of Iran said they will, quote, obtain
impotent leader of Iran. His penis doesn't work. Just want to remind you guys. Continue.
Compensation from America. In a gesture of good faith, Trump offered his 5 biggest cows.
Hey, there it is.
All right.
Thank you, Greg. He earned that sip. He earned that sip, I'll tell you that much. Okay. Well, that ends it. That ends our auction. Miss Andre, if you would like to donate your bot link, actually, technically, we got Matthew Johnson is the top bidder. Is the top bidder. Maybe I'll do both. I'm feeling generous today. I'll do Miss Andre and Matthew Johnson. If you would like to link your link, throw it in there, because you are technically the top one. And Matthew Johnson, if you're not here, I salute you. I assume you're locked in the Whole Foods closet for shoplifting. All right, I got Ms. Andre's link ready to go. And sauerkraut for the gifted subs. Yes. Sauerkraut, you can, you've gifted enough. Actually, you know what, it's hard for me to read, but you're right. Gifted subs do count. Let's do it.
What's that?
It's up to Matthew Johnson if he wants to donate the link. So we'll have to listen. We'll have to hear back from him. Got quite a few ready to go here. Wow. Yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 viewer videos. We'll start here. We got one from X, my favorite platform for everything. Looks like this looks like a cleverly done AI video.
All right, stop. Cooperate and listen.
Ice.
No, don't do it, man. Come to the country the right way with your papers.
And the ice shoes.
Don't fight me. Feel legit, I'll quit this pressing.
Man.
Orange jumpsuit you're dressing. Lock 'em up. If you're jumping walls, gonna have to answer to Big Lee Smalls in a mega hat with the ICE. You'll be all good if the car be green. Ice, ice, baby.
See, this is the beauty of now. I think this is AI. I'm gonna go out. You know, I didn't research it, but I'm just gonna say it here. I might be wrong, but this might be AI. And why it's so, like, in the old days, if you wanted to make a really dope parody song, like there's a song that came out 40 years ago called Ice Ice Baby. I believe it's about a very cold infant, like sort of like an ice baby. And this is a remix of that song to mean the agency ICE, which is the American Immigration Customs Enforcement. They go around and they attack woke people before they can attack you, right? And so this is, because we have the tools of AI now, anyone can make this. In the old days, if you want to do a parody, you have to learn an instrument or learn about, you know, using the proper software to create this. But now, anyone from the privacy of their truck can make these videos with just a few prompts. It's a wonderful time to be alive. Tate on sparkling water. My friend actually sent me that because he genuinely thought it was funny. Your friend is right, DJ Mix. That was a very funny video. It's kind of a long one. Cobra Tate. Man, I almost read that as Cobra Taint. That's, you know. And that makes me think, is a cobra entirely taint? Is that the scientific term for a, because when you think of, you know, is the whole snake taint? Because it doesn't have any legs. Is it just taint all the way down its whole body? Maybe.
Can't go through my life without getting angry. One dude orders sushi. Some other dude's scared of bubbles. Dude. Pussy ass dudes.
Yeah.
We are filming in my cigar lounge. It's not yet complete, but this.
Nice. Every guy's got a cigar. Hey, join our Discord and share pictures of your cigar lounge in our Discord.
This is a room in my house that's going to be specifically for cigars. It's a cigar lounge. We've got oak on the walls.
Boom.
We've got very expensive liquors.
Is this an anchor? This is an Anchorman bit? Oak on the walls, very expensive liquors.
I can tell the difference. Like whiskey, I bought a $1,000 bottle, bought a $20 bottle. Tasted the same to me.
Wow, Jack Daniels, very fancy.
But that's what you do when you're rich. I got a cigar lounge in my house. And that's going to lead on.
Specs. I see the specs. I see the specs bits right there. Seems to be working. Thank you for the bits. Maybe, or is that from earlier and it's just super delayed? Maybe.
To the following point, that how the only water I drink is sparkling water, because sparkling water is for rich people.
Sparkling water.
Why. You can get non-carbonated water.
Man, I think an Andrew Tate impression might be the hardest impression to do. Because it's so insane.
Still water from the fucking tap.
No, he just always
government
missed it,
gives
Myles.
that shit effectively for free.
Our crowd's starting to get that Brian energy. Training a horse.
Sparkling water you have to buy. So if you only drink sparkling water, you only drink rich man's water. I explained this to someone, some bumbacla, and of course he replied with the typical, but I don't like sparkling. You don't like sparkling water? You don't like water? Yeah, but the bubbles. The bubbles? You scared of bubbles, you little bitch? It doesn't taste of anything. It has bubbles in it. Oh, you're afraid of bubbles? Fuck is wrong with you? This is another full-grown man.
Yes. Sparkling water is manly water because it's like, you know, it hurts, right? It reminds you that pain is temporary.
Fucking some other bitch just told you about how to fucking, I can't go through my life without getting angry. I've got to meet people, business associates, etc. I go there, one dude orders sushi. Some other dude's scared of bubbles. Like, if a waiter comes over and goes, what water for the table? Sparkling, please.
Thank you
I
for the
obviously
biddies,
answer
Italo.
because I'm the fucking boss. And then some little fucking bitch, can I have a still? The fuck, just drink the water on the table. You're a fucking man. You're gonna start making the waiter run back and forth and change water orders because you can't handle bubbles?
Water
Pussy
orders?
ass dudes.
Water
You
orders?
should only drink sparkling water anyways because it's what aristocrats like myself drink. The Lord of all beasts of the land and fishes of the sea.
The Lord of all beasts of the land and fishes of the sea. Again, this sounds like Ron Burgundy.
We drink sparkling water, and you should want to be like me because I'm a better person than you. So in every single possible tiny way you can emulate the great Andrew Tate, you should be doing the same things. Don't order sushi, drink sparkling water. But even if you are such a bitch, you won't choose sparkling water. When it's given to you, just fucking drink it. If I see a man, if you ever meet a man who's afraid of sparkling water, know this. He's certainly afraid of combat. He's certainly afraid of getting punched in the mouth. He's afraid of a fucking carbonated bubble. Little pussy ass dude. So if you're sitting there at a table and your friend won't drink sparkling water, he's not your friend. Because when shit hits the fan and you get jumped and you're getting stabbed by 10 randoms, he ain't jumping in front of knives to save your ass like a good friend should if he's scared of fucking bubbles in his water. Anyone who drinks still water.
Walter. He almost sounds like, I know it's like he's got like a weird British accent, American accent, and like Eastern Europeans.
Is excommunicated permanently. And for your safety, I strongly suggest you do the same. Get all your friends around, call every friend you have right now, all of them. Invite.
Do I have to sniff? Sauerkraut says, I love sparkling water. Do I have to sniff Tate's sofa like Aiden Ross once did? Wow. No, I mean, if you love sparkling water, I think you have a standing invite to the Andrew Tate Cigar Lounge.
Promote for a party. When they all turn up, pour out sparkling water. Pour it all out.
Water.
Pour it out.
Water.
Say, everyone, let's have a glass of water together. Water can't hurt anybody.
He said water, and then he said water. He is sort of phasing in and out of an accent. It's very bizarre.
We're all probably dehydrated anyway. What's the worst water can do? Everyone, let's have a nice glass of water, and everyone's going to drink it. And when you see that one dude, oh, there's bubbles. Never speak to him again.
Wow, good advice. A hard line to take. But he is an aristocrat. He enjoys Jack Daniels in his cigar cave. Can't deny. He knows what he's talking about. All right, we got a Spider-Man fan here. Specs, resubscribe. Thank you. Resubscribing.
Cam Newton.
Mwah.
Not his
Having a
dad.
good game.
Thank you.
Elon. Don't say it like that. He said it black. I never heard nobody make Elon sound. My name Elon, motherfucker. Yeah, what it is. Who's your favorite black superhero? Oh, Elon. All right, Chewbacca, listen, Chewie. Chewie, you can't say it with a hard R. He's not stealing the Falcon, pal. His name is Finn.
It's good black
Who
jokes.
is it?
Chadwick Boseman, Black Panther.
Good. All right, good. Oof. I like Batman. He don't help no minorities.
That was a good edit there. I like that. Because this guy says... This guy says,
Check. Good. All right. Good. Oof. I like Batman. He don't help no minorities.
He ignores the Chadwick Boseman.
Check. Good. All right. Good. Oof. I like Batman.
That was a good cut, right? And this is the magic of editing in stand-up, right? Because sometimes you don't know. Did he do a bunch of Black Panther riffs that didn't do good? You just cut to the one that's good.
He don't help no minorities.
Yes. Bit of a Tom Segura voice there. I like this. Never seen this guy. Troy Bond. Check him out. Never seen him or heard of him before. Good crowd work though, right? Which is this is the currency of stand-up, is asking people what they think, what they want, what if they're together. And he's got a Spider-Man shirt on, so of course I think that's a Spider-Man shirt, or it might just be a spider. Maybe it's just for spiders. Maybe he's just a fan of spiders, the scary insect. That would make sense as well. Oh my fucking God, this guy's got 1 million subscribers. How have I not heard of this guy? What a fool I am. Check him out. This is the PBD. This is the Peanut Butter Dad podcast here. And this is the Peanut Butter Dad himself. Let's see how it goes. Always funny. Valuetainment is the company that provides valuable entertainment.
You ever done any sound effects for Hollywood for movies? You would kill it. You ever done it?
I mean, I did movies, cartoons, and
Seriously.
What I got paid the most for was like insurance company ads.
Rob, did you know this?
No.
I had no clue.
Alex Jones.
Insurance company ads.
Yeah, I've done like whatever the names were. Here at Mutual. But you got the voice of God too, is what they call it. No, but even though my voice is, I can give you some of the voice of God. Voice of God's like any of that big, like a return the map. Return what you have stolen. You're in grave danger. So that's like from Time Bandits. I can do
so talented.
Autobots. Autobots transform and roll out. Megatron, prepare to die. Megatron. But if I wasn't sick, I could do better. And here's Darth Vader. If you only knew the power of the dark side, join me and I will complete your training.
See? A lot of great podcasters, a lot of great comics, you know, they're good at acting too. Oh man, that's very impressive. I don't know if I could do voice work like that. My voice is not low enough. Probably because I don't drink enough sparkling water, right? If you drink that sparkling water, it really grinds away at your vocal cords. Gives you that nice deep timbre. I can't. You know, I used to sing bass in the choir when I was in music school, and I could sing. I'm trying to think of which D flat it is. It's not the lowest D flat. Second lowest? Brian was very impressed. I am no basso profundo, though, I'll tell you that much. Have you guys ever seen a basso? Oh, that would be a good video to watch. Ugh. We're already over schedule. Baritone best. Wow. I had a lower voice when I was younger. That tends to happen. Is boys tend to start out with a low voice, and it gets higher over time. Okay, what is this? No cock like horse cock. This better not be rude.
My neighbors ask me why I'm limping down the way, and who that fellow was who came by yesterday. I quickly turn my face before I start to blush, 'cause frankly there is nothing I can say. But down, I've always had a thing for pushing limits, and I just got
Thank you, Style Disco.
more of what I really need. 'Cause there is
You're welcome to tug on it.
like horse cock. Send your asshole into shock. You need horse
Wow.
cock, of course cock.
This is very rude.
Loop and slam the day away.
I swear to God. Age restricted. If now, is this sounds like an AI song. And although obviously we love our huge AI fans here at Bachelors Music, we you know, when it comes to music, we have a pretty strict anti-AI policy, okay? Because we make our living with music, and if we get replaced by AIs, we're fucked, okay? So AI videos of Democrats, totally fine. AI videos of Joe Rogan, totally great. AI videos of dunking on any of these fuckers, totally great. Zoran Mamdani AI'd into an image that is super racist. We love it. But if you AI songs, me and Brian, we get fucking mad. Let's watch this video.
What's the laugh? Do you mean just in general? What's the laugh? Is this your first comedy though?
Heckler doesn't get the joke. Now, this is a huge problem, right? I mean, this is what spawned the joke explaining industry. Let's listen closely. Let's see if I can. Now, I don't know if I will hear the joke here, but let's just see.
What's that? What's the laugh? Do you mean just in general? What's the laugh? Is this your first comedy though? It is. I'm like, yeah, this happens. All of us tonight, we all do it slightly differently. I do like one-liners. So I do a joke, and then I leave a gap, and hopefully you lot laugh. And then when you stop laughing, I'll just do another one.
Okay, interesting. So this is like this is interesting. He is explaining comedy, right? I don't think he's explaining the specific joke here. He's explaining the tradition of stand-up comedy. This is very difficult, but I approve. This is good. I like this.
You get others, they're sort of more conversational, so you won't even realise they're doing jokes. And you'll start yourself laughing. You're like, oh, you're laughing. But they know what they're doing, yeah. I used to work in a garden centre. This guy asked, no, that's not the bit.
And wow. And so this lady just didn't, she's all over the place, right? This could be a very difficult student to have.
No, see? I know they're called one-liners, but if I'm honest, sometimes there's 2 or 3 lines. So you have to sort of wait. If I were you, I'd wait and just copy what everyone else does.
Okay. So, see, that makes... So he has to be very specific in the way he's explaining how comedy works, because then the lady laughed. We said, well, I do one-liners, and then he did one line and she laughed. And he is saying the correct advice here, which I often say to other people. When other people start laughing, that means it's time to laugh. That's generally the best comedy advice you can receive. That way, you don't stand out. You don't seem like you don't get it. There's nothing worse than not getting it at a comedy show. This is crowd work and explaining. This is very complex, but he's explaining comedy, not just the joke itself. So thank God my job is still safe, because it looks like jokes with Mark, he's crushing us on subs, right? So thank God it was not specifically joke explaining, so I'm still safe. But comedy explaining, it's a bit of a side of the industry, right? It'd be like someone who works in sawmill versus someone who cuts down trees. Collab in the making, possibly. But that was very informative, and it's good to see how other people take on the burden of explaining. because it's a blessing and a curse to explain, you know, because it's a lot of responsibility, but it is a blessing to be one of the few, the proud joke explainers. Matthew donated the link, and I was Mr. Triggerfinger. Haha. Did Matthew donate the link? Well, thank you, Matthew. DJ Chemix explaining. I'm going to trust DJ Chemix's honesty here. DJ, this better not be a long one, I swear to God. Oh, this looks pretty short. Okay. Well, the last one. I'm taking DJ Chemix's word for this, because I'm not going to lie. I was looking at a completely different screen. Let's check it out.
We can't even unite over football anymore. We're done. The Super Bowl broke us up. The halftime show. You know, the options weren't great. And they had a competing one on Turning, whatever that new megachurch place is. Just be better. Don't brag about it. Just do something better. I turned that one on. We got Kid Wrinkles. Kid Rock yelling about the Bible. Some country.
Ivan did claim in here that he was Matthew.
Guy.
I swear. Guys, I know, but Ivan's been playing mind games the whole stream.
Just going, I kiss my fish today. I go, not going to compete with big fat Latina asses with that. At least have an ass come in the frame somewhere.
I just want to kiss my fish.
Hey, the guy didn't speak English thing.
Asses can't come. I don't know if you guys knew that. Flaw in the logic there.
You know, look, I had less of an issue with that and more of an issue with, I played his music without the instrumental, and the guy sounds like a deaf mute. That's really... I turned and I go, oh, they got a special needs guy. This is good. And the football...
Pretty good impression.
You understood Biden better than that guy. Bro, you could have thrown Biden right up there going, say cheese, I do. Corn pop.
Thanks for the 40 bits.
Civil War and thanks for Cuba. No, Venezuela. No, you know the things. Touchdown, field goal. It's soccer balls. No.
And there's Joe Biden.
Say cheese, not joke.
I just want to kiss my fish, drive my truck.
Got it. And there's all his dates. So if you guys are in any of those beloved American cities, check out Tyler Fisher. So funny. Look at all those impressions. You got the Kiss My Fish guy. You got Bad Bunny. You got Joe Biden. And you got the edits of what he's talking about. That's just great video production quality. That's how you clip farm. As a stand-up comedian, you farm the clips. You got what you're referencing. How far is Irving from Austin? About 32-hour drive. Easy. You can get out there from Austin. Don't stop. Just make sure with the war going on in gas, it's going to cost you a little bit more than before, but it's worth it because we all know Iran did 9/11. Thank you, Specs, for the 40 biddies. All these biddies, and it's working now for some reason. I don't know what Twitch was screwing you over before, but Twitch seems to have woken up. Thank you. Now let's go to Twitch here and see who's online. Who should I raid? Don Lemon's not online. No, Lemmy, no. Where's VCR Party? Lemmy's online. Hassan's online. Okay, the thing was lying to me. Let's raid a little Lemmy. Okay, guys, thanks for watching the stream. Thanks for playing Gutfeld Bingo. I'll be back on Friday once again for Jokes Explained live. We're gonna head over and raid Lemmy now. As for Lemmy's on a no Mike Ableton session. LOL. Okay, excellent. That's even better. We'll be so loud. Thanks again, guys. Thanks for playing. Thanks to all our day traders, long-term investors, patrons. You mean the world to us. And we'll be back. I would say hopefully we'll be back on Friday. If the Middle East remains stable and things don't expand further. Of course, if that did happen, I'm sure Gutfeld would have a lot of funny jokes about it. I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye, everybody.